Hey guys, Lemon02. We are late to the game here. So the 100 card singleton event, the Chainsaw Massacre, has already begun, and we are behind. Garland's deck looks like it'd be fun to beat up on. Um, it just looks too slow to me. It's a prison style deck. Esper, prison. But he's on 0 cards. None of these cards are going to be great. His attacking propaganda and ghostly prison are horrendous. And Luminarch Ascension seems like it's going to be pretty good here. I think he probably would have been just better off. Oh, wait, he's going to get to make Angels this turn, right? Yeah, because the Luminarch Ascension goes to 4. This is horrible for ML. ML probably should have just fired up a manland and attacked. Plus, all this nonsense dies to the Abyss. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this game's over. Let's go check another one out. So she already lost to Littlefield, or she's saying her game is pitched. Let's see where she's at. Littlefield's probably on some sort of aggressive. No, he's not. There's no way. She's got this. You got all the mana. He's got a Vivid Marsh. He can batter this deck. Bolt on Deathrite Shaman. Oh, that's a wrong call. Yeah, I should be table talking, but yeah, well, I guess we kind of are. Whatever. That was the wrong Bolt target. You want to get the Deathrite Shaman. It's actually a much more aggressive card. It does so much damage. It has a lot of value. It's a Planeswalker. Birds of Paradise is great, but she's up to 4 mana next turn, which could be a Planeswalker. I doubt it. She runs very few. She probably just play a good 3 or 4 drop creature. Could see Vampire Aristocrat. So she has black, red, white. She fetched. She doesn't have blue. Is the only color she doesn't have. She could make it, obviously. Or she could just have it in hand. Well, that's any mana she wants, really. She's playing a 5-color deck, much like we intended on playing today. Yeah, her deck actually is very aggressive. She may have just had a weird draw. She should be. It's interesting she's not casting anything. Maybe she has a counter spell or something. I don't know. But she doesn't want to give him time. Just getting that. Okay. I don't think she runs Wasteland in here. I know I don't in my 5-color deck, which is the one I'm actually going to be running now. I'm going to be running a 5-color aggro deck as well. We've actually been testing both these decks for a while. I think ML is probably gone to game 3, unless the game is now over. Yeah, Garland wins. Okay, so they're going to game 3. I mean, that was... He had to attack with a manland there. It was 0 cards, so it really didn't cost him anything. The manland was actually a perfect answer to all that nonsense. All right, nothing. Interesting. What do you have in hand? All right, basic land cycling for an island, I would assume. Yeah, because this thing's going to be out of mana soon. Yep, island. Makes sense. I feel like she needs to be pressuring him a little more. Maybe she just doesn't have the cards for it. I don't know. Nothing? Maybe she doesn't want to jam into counter magic. I don't know. But she can cast like 2 spells in a turn right now. So unless he has like miscalc, well, even miscalc like doesn't counter the first one. Do like mana leak. Uh-oh. Well, here's a spell. Restoration Angel. Well, now it's up to 3 spells she can cast that are relevant. Like 3 mana spells, I think, tend to be where this deck makes its money. Now the Angel happens. All right. So, who else is playing? So Nellus is finished. Let's check on this game. I think Sensei's probably leading this. It's going to be White Weenie versus 3-color or 4-color mid-range. Yep, White Weenie versus a lower scale Coatl. So he's blue-green. Blue-green's cool. So maybe on like opposition or like just blue-green tempo. I don't think blue-green tempo's going to have an easy time against White Weenie because White Weenie just is a tempo deck. Like it automatically is. Its creatures are just so efficient and they're hard to counter. It's gonna take something special. Like he's had to get to like 6 mana, have a few decent threats down that are of large size, like lower scale Coatl. Then like whatever the I can't think of the card right now, but the 7 mana flip every non-permanent that your opponents control back to board or back to hand. This card's great. Although he can't really attack right now, can he? He can at least provoke. Well, do you have like a Factor Fiction or something? Looks like it. Nope, into the Royal on Deft Blade Elite. I think I still would have rather seen that on the Thalia. Thalia just does a number. I mean, I guess the thing's a 6/6 now at least. It's bigger. Control magic on this. Oh wow, this is a beating. That is a huge beating. His mana is he's tapped out on mana. I mean, she sent 2 cards, but she's clocking him pretty quick here. That's 5 plus 2. I mean, this is a 2-turn clock about. Any fetch makes it a 2-turn clock on his side. I mean, if she has a haste critter, she can just end it now. She can be leery of damnation, though. Oh, ho, ho. Oof. Oof. Congrats on your win. Because win you probably just did. Especially with Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, good game. That's a good game call right there. Like Winter Orb is just like, yep, done. All right, control magic. Oh, on Thalia. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess if he wants to take the Thalia. And oh, he Fairgrounds Warden this thing. Well, Dismember is probably good against that. Thalia like pretty much blanks most of his deck. Thalia is so good in the mirror that if you're able to control her like he is right now, it tends to be pretty good. I don't think it's just Dismember on its own. Is it 12 life to 11 life? The Caracas is gone. The sword is gone. What did he get with the sword with? Force of Will, Ponder, Miskelk. Okay. And then he Wastelanded. Okay, makes sense. Let's see how these two are getting along here. I see this going either way. Neither deck is extremely efficient. They're both a little slower. I mean, that's not a bad thing per se. They have more powerful things going on, I suppose. Commander Esha. Not a card that worries me as much. It's giant spider style. That is a weird card to have in this control deck he's running. I guess it's fine with like propaganda and stuff like that. I need to start beating down. I mean, when they do this, you just play creatures, right? Core Haven is bad though against Winter Orb. All right, 2 damage. The problem is it's not a very good clock. Commander Esha is pretty horrendous clock, and it's not really per se good against. It's not really very good against Esper Color Pie. It's more so good against green. Yeah, Winter Ambush game there. That was a B. Oh, Teleria West? Oh, he's getting Caracas. Okay, I get Caracas here, but it's tapped out at that point. I think Caracas and flip this legendary creature card, which is like a 2-power attacker. Tabernacle. Okay, well, he can actually pay for this. I think you just do. Right? Like, he's still got to act too. Wait for him to kill it. Ancient Doom's good. Could be like Jace the Mind Sculptor. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't found it to be as much a problem. All right, well, dirtily. Hmm. Maze of Ith. It's cool, I suppose. I mean, he's just going to town with a Commander Esha. I mean, that can't feel great. Kithian? Why are you playing another card? That doesn't make any sense, man. You can't pay for it, though. Is there an Urborg in play? I am woefully ignorant here. I don't know how you pay for this. You're just going to sacrifice one of them. You're on 7 or 8 cards. Why would you play Kithian out? Well, I guess if he does that, it's fine. You get to start playing cards again. I didn't like that. Didn't like that play at all. I think you force him to have answers. I mean, the Ancient Tomb is kind of dead. Oh, Spelltide Enforcer. Sweet. It's like prison style. You just Maze of Ith it, I suppose. Then you probably just untap a land, I think. Untap a regular land, yeah, and then cast a spell. And you can sack a permanent here. It's not a big deal. All right, you just passed it. Huh. Yeah, I don't understand the wog. You just like let it happen. Let him sacrifice it, take 2 more damage, you on 3. I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, eventually he's just gonna fire up the Celestial Colonnade and smash in there. I mean, Garland could just have a Swords to Plowshares or something, though. Yeah, next turn he can fire it up. Okay. I mean, you got to pay for it here, right? Okay, so you pay for it. Leave open what mana? I would assume the white. You got at least Oh no, he doesn't do it. He just lets it go. Okay, so he wants to Tectonic Edge the Celestial Colonnade. Makes sense. You don't fire it up then. You just cast a creature spell out. If he counters it, then he's tapped out. Nothing this big though. You don't. Oh, this is so much mana. All right. Well, this thing resolves. Just mono huge shit. This is a bizarre deck. It's got like Tabernacle, like Spell Tithe Enforcer. I don't even know what's going on. Removal. It's craziness. It's pure madness. Pay for it. He probably has like a Path to Exile, although he gets really screwed here if like ML just lets this thing die and like makes two of them. If he just attacks, he wins, right? If you do not have Path or Plow, he wins. Or if you have like Into the Royal would do it. All right, Disenchant. But now he's tapped down again. You get to untap one land. He can save one. Probably save the Lifelinker. I don't know. No, I mean, it depends on what he plays. If he plays like a non-indestructible creature, this game is weird. No, this game is really bizarre. I have no clue what's going on. I don't per se think these cards all quite work together. Oh, look at this weird-looking Wormcoil token. That one's bizarre looking. So the weird one's like staying alive. That thing looks bizarre. I've never seen that before. What is this? All right, well, that's the game. We're going to game 3. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, this game's still going on, huh? When we're firing up, that's not good. All right, looks like Sensei's got this one. Yeah, I mean, you just block probably with the lore scale. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. And then you can pump the hanger back and get him for 2 more down to 4. Force bad blocks out of both those. He's got 0 cards in hand. Yeah. Well, the Deathblade blocks anything. What's he provoking? The lore scale? Well, you could just take it here. He has 0 cards in hand. Could just take it, or you could just like block with the Dryad Arbor, Dryad Militant rather, with the Hangerback Walker. Pump it, sack it. 2. All right, so that's 4. That thing lives. Yeah, it's 4 plus 5 plus 3. That's enough. The game's over. Okay, well, this one's over. I don't know if they have a game 3 or if this is a game 3. We'll go back to the other game. And this is still waiting to load. Okay. Well, hey, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go on a pause here. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, looks like Sensei took this match down. We've got this one underway right here. ML is beaten down. Interestingly, just played a Snapcaster Mage out. Pendrail missed, so he's playing like a prison deck. I wouldn't be shocked if he just plays 2 mana or pays 2 mana for this. That's a lot of mana for a card, though. Now he actually has to do something. That's the problem. Like, he has to actually do something. And ML is just eventually going to draw into more lands and play more threats. Maybe even here. He's just beating down with 2 1s and 2 3s. That randomly lifelink, I suppose. Well, Wasteland. Does nothing against his completely honest mana base. Nope, Haven Mind Sensor. Give him the quick 1/4. Give him the beats. No, it's no joke. It's doing it. Could have I don't know, what did you draw here? A Planeswalker of some sort? Oh, a Wrath. Okay, well, you drew it. I mean, I have a feeling that he has more. And it's only one hit to kill you. That's not quite enough. Needs like one more. That's enough. All right. Do you mize a rip, or do you rip one again? You really have to rip like a Wrath every turn. Yep, that's it. All right, quick pause, guys. I'm going to enter my deck, and then we should be playing soon. Hey, guys, Lemon02. Let's kill our music here. And we're getting going here. So, round 2, jumping in. This hand, Mull. Keep, not great. We're on the play, though. Get a Scry. Looking for a Dork. Can't really cast much here. We're gonna bottom that because we know he's on a deck that runs like no creatures. Play this out. Nope. So the mana's a little screwy here. We do need to hit a white or a green source to make it work. Could just be running a bazillion counter spells. Well, not a great draw. Should have played City of Brass out. I know it's a risk for Wasteland, but I would prefer if I was able to cast my Luxodon Smiter next turn. All right, nothing. Well, there we go. Yep. Luxodon Smiter. Go. And then probably Saskia, the Unyielding, this big behemoth of a thing. Could pull up the board here. Okay, Solemn Simulacrum is actually fine. Where is it? Ancient Tomb is fast, obviously. But it's also a lot of damage. So red, white, black, and green. Yeah, that works. And miraculously enough, this deck's mana base works. As zany as it is. And you, please. This is a reader, probably. This is a commander or treasure chest card of some sort. Assume you block the... they all have double strike now, essentially. Unless he blocks them, they don't. But this is 6 to his face. And you probably want to have a Wrath of God here, which he may. Yep, that's fine. And Butcher the Horde. Go. Okay. Okay. Should have probably played the layup bolt out first just to play around this. Yeah, you probably want to force a will that. Oh, natural order on her as opponent, her opponent's side. Let's see what's going on. Oh, she's playing sock. Oh yeah, the game's probably over. Well, he's down to 4 cards. 16 life, maybe doable. It's gonna be tight though. Okay, Ghostly Prison's fine. Well, we're just gonna pay to attack here. Well, burn is probably lethal. Maybe we should have kept the lightning helix. Now it's looking a lot better. We haven't fetched, so it's definitely on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Tezzeret. What does it get? The Dalkin Shackles. Doesn't work here. Winter Orb? Well, if I draw a land, you're just screwed, right? Well, don't draw a land. Yep, it's fine. I did kind of have this thing, though, so, I mean, there we go. Nope, can't draw. You're down to 2 on Tez. Tez can untap what? No, you can make a decent bit of mana, but you're going to take a lot of damage from it. Hmm. Okay, another Talisman. Okay, that'll kill my birds. But I'll draw a card. Well, still not land, but hopefully it puts me closer to land. I think we just untap this, even though it's damage. Well, no land. Yeah, if we had a land either of these turns, the game's just over. So maybe he'll be able to wriggle his way out of this. I don't think so, but he could. A lot of our cards are going to be dead against him. A lot of the critter removal is just bad here. Um, yeah. 2. All right, Fellwar Stone. Cool. Okie doke. Dismember's probably not good here. Tapped land in a Winter Orb deck does not seem good to me. We may lose this. He has Nether Void in play, which means he can turn all these artifacts into lethal attackers. Yeah, we could lose. We may, actually. I think we can beat the living crap out of this deck, though. We're going to discard Marchesa. She's not good here. This is 3 more, right? It's Mana Leak. All right, so I think we're just dead here. Yep, we're dead here. He had the draw. We'll get him next game, though. We can batter this deck. And he could have screwed up there, but I'm not gonna play to that. I think we're just set up to beat this deck. We do take on some of the removal. Like Go for the Throat seems bad. What does this do? Gain life? Not really. This is probably better. Golgari Charm. Regenerate all my stuff? Probably better. Ghastly Demise? Probably worse. Fatal Push will leave in. The Burn is okay. Terminate seems kind of bad. We'll just, I guess, put a sword in. These seem better than some of the kill spells. Like Fatal Push seems not great. And Dismember seems kind of bad. Let's admit this. Yeah, I think if we'd hit more lands in the early to mid game, like we would have been okay there. But our draw just it wasn't really commensurate with beating that. Any of the Liliana post a Nether Void. We're gonna keep this. I think it's a fine hand. It's not phenomenal, but it's not horrendous either. Any land with Lotus Cobra fixes blue, allows us to fix land on the following draws, or allows us to put a Master down. Could have probably gone for Dustwatch Recruiter as well there. That's fine. Probably just do Tundra here. And do this. And go. You can bounce this thing, but I draw a card off of it. Okay. Can bounce it with Caracas. I'd love to have more cards in my hand, though. No, this is fine, actually. Yep. Yep. Okay. I don't think we burst lightning here. In a damnation again? That's actually fine by me. I'm gonna tap my land. Nope, undo that. Let's pay for black, pay for white, pay for red. You gonna attack me? Okay. And go. That was actually an error on my part. I should have played the Leovold out. Can bounce it. Yeah, Winter Orb. Probably Bayou here, I think. Yeah. And we're probably going to look to play the Restoration Angel out and see if we can snap a hit off with it. Wasteland, okay. and sack your enchantment, and now this collective brutality is lethal. Okie doke. All right, so enchantments are a thing. Well, I don't really have much that does anything against enchantments, huh? I already got it all in. Got the removal on. Do I want fall? He plays a lot of lands. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, really, I only have bad cards in the sideboard in this matchup, at least. Just rejam it. This is a keeper. Brainstorms have to do some work, but we got a play. We're on the play. We have burn. We have some fast mana if we manage to find a fetch. So we'll see. Okie doke. We'll plink in there for one. Could have fetched this turn and brainstorm, but I want to save that and try to get a little value. I think I'm going to do it post Falcon Wrath. Although I don't know. We'll see what we draw next turn. The Tribal Flames is a lot of damage out of nowhere. This is like a Pendrail Mist or something that's very annoying. If it's a Planeswalker, we can kill it with Tribal Flames, probably. And 5 cards. Respectable amount of mana, though. Dream Tides. Creatures on tap. Okay. Not going to untap that thing. Well, I think we're just going to do this now. Well, let's see what we can do here. See if we can slip out of the prison lock. Could be a moat. Okay, moat's fine, actually. Got a lot of answers to moat. And even a Wrath here, this thing's indestructible, right? So you can Siege Rhino, drain him next turn, and leave up another one. So turn off auto yield just in case. Armageddon. Okay. Well, it's a gambit, and I drew out of it, it would seem. Well, Bloodbraid's not doing a lot of work for us here. Well, any red land, I think, wins it for us here. Well, he can't tap the Talisman for blue mana, which means that if he doesn't have blue mana, evidently he has a counterspell, so I can just Tribal Flames him out of the game. I think that should be right. I think we just let this thing go. Nope. I think here we go for an Overgrown Tomb if we still have one in the deck, which I believe we do. Yeah, we do. And we just check. Yeah, I'll pay 2 life. And if all else fails, I mean, we can Kolaghan's command him on the following turn. Okay. Good game. We got the prison deck, so let's go ahead and report results here. So we went 2-1 here. Oh, much more painful than expected. So report result. Won the match 2-1. Cool. Verify. And cool. Alrighty, so let's go check out some other games. Well, if Moto doesn't irrevocably fail. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Anarchy? Woo! Woo! Okay, sorry for asking. Yeah, I mean, when the green deck runs well, it runs well. When it runs normal, you just beat the living shit out of it. I don't think it's that good a deck. It's fine. It's average in my opinion. Yeah, it's game mode. Well, 14, 12. Fatal Push. This guy's good. That's 6. This thing can't get indestructible though. It can get lifelink though. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of this board state. Honestly, the you're pretty close. If you get a burn spell, you could actually win with that hand. It's tight though. It's very tight. Very tight game. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the green deck just has to draw. I mean, sometimes it just draws really well and it just wins the game. Go in time warping. All right. Capture into time warp into temporal mastery. All the time walks. All right, bouncing critters, I suppose. Jace still appears quite dead. I mean, I guess you could. Oh, I don't know about that. There's not a run. Persecute naming white. Oh, that's good. Very powerful. A lot of mana. I assume he discards his hand. Maybe. Prison deck's annoying as hell. Well, he got 0 cards in hand. Got a 1-drop. Yep. Little elite Vanguard action going on here. 7 cards though is nothing to scoff at. You just have a Wrath of God. Although I mean the Mishra's Factory is still a big thing. This looks like Kolaghan's Command, blowing up the Bone Splitter and killing the Knight. No, Earthquake, killing everything. I think that's all right though. Yeah, Shadow Mage is fine because now he gets to attack in for 4 and he has to block it. That's great. That's very good actually. Persecute does not seem that great to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it all wrong. I mean, you probably should block this. You don't have to. All right, is it Signet? That's not very good. Guess he's blocking with Fairy Conclave now. Yeah, you just fire this up, force the Conclave block, and then cast whatever you're going to cast. You don't need to equip the Bone Splitter. Not necessary. Don't waste the mana, man. I mean, although if you did have like Brave the Elements, draw and Brave the Elements, and he used the Signet plus probably that land or the Sulphur Falls to fire this thing up, no, just gonna kill it. If he had Mana Tide, that'd be hilarious. I guess the chance that he has removal is higher than he has Mana Tide. Well, do you have another creature card? Thalia. She's a good one. Nope, that kills Thalia. Yeah, I think from this position, he's going to have a very difficult time coming back. All right, Doomed Traveler. I mean, that one's fine. It does keep a threat in play after Chandra kills it. And you can crack a clue. I actually like cards like Silver Knight in this matchup. Protects against like red-based, like Earthquakes or Prophetic Bolts. A lot of their removal that pairs well against the red or the white deck tends to be that. So he's copying his next enchantment, probably a Time Walk. I guess we'll see here. No, Bribery. Finks, put him up to 4. Oh, things will come back under Goldman's control, which makes it a little more dubious. And Palace Jailer. It's definitely not going to die, so now he's just going to get more cards. Oh, the rich get richer. I think you just concede here. Go to the next game, or just concede. Palace Jailer is pretty hilarious. You just concede here, dude. Like, you can't beat this. He's drawing more cards than he can play. Yeah, Jailer is OP. And it's actually, if the Jailer leaves play, it doesn't bring the creature back. You have to hit them. You have to actually physically damage them with creature combat to win, or to get your creatures back. So yeah, take a boatload of damage. Not quite lethal. Goes back up to 7 cards. Probably has some sort of counter magic up. And yeah, there's not draws I can think of. All right, Forbidian. Mana Tithe, huh? I mean, it's still go over. I mean, I don't even know why you're bothering countering this. The game is over. He gets Mana Tithe. That's hilarious. Now, if he'd Mana Tithe the Prophetic Bolt, the game was over right there. If he'd had that, like, it's just, that's the interesting part about these games is that, like, if he had had this Mana Tithe, like, a couple turns earlier when he was attacking in, as opposed to blocking with this critter right here, he could have just won the game. What happened to the lands? Someone cast, Flash Fires. Oh, don't worry, I did. All right, guys, quick break. I'm going to grab coffee. Be right back. All right, guys, we're live again, and we're playing against ML Berlin. Here, he's on a blue-white tempo-based deck. This hand looks pretty darn good. We're going to keep it. He's in the play. I don't mind. If I can resolve the Shardless Agent, that's going to be good. Gaddock Teague will probably be okay. That'll probably be fine, too. Nope. Probably going to get blue-black, I think, with the Flooded Strand. I don't know. I want to be able to cast. It'll depend on what I draw. I want to be able to cast both the Shardless Agent, the Tidal Scholar, the Sylvan Advocate. I won't be able to cast the Gaddock Teague or the Solid Pride Mage. So it makes the play a little more interesting here. If he just passes, he's going to counter whatever I play. So, ergo, maybe we just get Scrubland. I want the blue, though, right? Do we just go Tundra? I need black eventually. Yeah, I think we just go Tundra here. Let's just let him counter this. That's fine. Gaddock Teague, I don't think... I mean, he's going to have point removal, too. He can counter this. Say okay. We'll go play Wrath or anything like that. That's fine. If he lets it go, he lets it go. Okay, do you have a creature card? Okay. And if you want to pay mana every turn to pump this thing up, that's fine. Plus, I run a lot of removal, so I'll eventually probably draw into it, and the Shardless Agent could find it too. We're hoping to find a black or a red fetch next. Okay, more lands. Okay, Oblivion Ring. I would assume, okay, that's fine. Names that thing. You can turn this thing on, it's fine too. Now, we will need to find lands. If we don't hit lands and we just kind of don't mise any lands, well, we're going to be in trouble here. Well, talk about missing. So this thing. And get you. Dust Bowl. Frankly, I mean, it's not good for us, but if he's going to spend his time doing that, I think I'm going to be okay here. I mean, maybe I won't. I mean, I do need to hit removal, and I do need to hit mana. But if he's going to constrict his mana, hey, you know. Okay. Well, sometimes you just get beat by Dust Bowl. I think we can batter the living crap out of this deck, though, in general. So we get Dust Bolt for our last land. If we do, it's fine by me. If you have nothing better to do with your mana, then cast your last Dust or use your last do your last Dust Bolt here. That's fine. It's unfortunate, but if we draw a green source, like green-red source, we can play them to coddle. Okay. Life total is not relevant here, I don't think. Okay. Well, removal. Nope. And game. So we need a removal there. Man, we didn't get it. So we lose. I think Gaddock stays in. I think these are both fine. Collective Brutality is interesting to me. What do we want to cut here? Like all this low end removal seems pretty decent. Bitter Blossom actually seems good in this matchup too. Doesn't seem bad. Maybe Shardless Agent out. It's not enough of a threat. Maybe Arc Trail. Let's submit this. Try going to town with this. I don't see he's gonna have like one good, like one critter probably. A lot of them have like three or so toughness. He's got like the Kithian, but I think in general we should be able to out aggro him. I mean, he had his Dust Bowl there, and it was just decent. If he didn't have Dust Bowl, I think we'd probably beat him up there. Dust Bowl, because he just had a bunch of lands. He just drew tons of lands, which Dust Bowl tends to be good in that situation. But if he does not have that, then he's probably just losing that because he didn't have gas. He just had counter magic in one threat. And our critters are just better. So I think we can beat him. We got to hope to have a better draw. We just didn't hit lands like we probably wanted to there. Lands, cantrips, or mana dorks. So if you think about it, this deck really, I mean, it runs 34 lands, which seems light, but you got all these things with the exception of Wild and the Coddle, and you've got these things right here that are basically, you know, if you have the right fixing for them, lands in a lot of ways. So, I mean, you could arguably say that the deck runs, you know, 34 mana sources, maybe 31 if you don't want to count the cantrips, but I mean, I tend to. Lotus Cobra kind of counts too. And so does, well, I would say Sylvan, not Sylvan, but Sylvan Caryatid definitely counts. So a lot of land in the deck, a lot more than it would appear upon first glance. So I think we ran a little poor there, not hitting any mana sources to get under Dust Bowl, because Dust Bowl is pretty inefficient. It's a turn 4 event. And we kept on 2. Maybe we fetched poorly. I don't know, I'll have to go back and relook at it. I think we fetched correctly given the sequence of plays that we wanted to make. We'll get him in this game, though, I think. I think he just, you know, he got a little lucky that first game. We got a little unlucky. If we draw lands successively, we probably can get there. But we did not. I would like to play first. Hand's great. Keep. And we'll lead up on Arid Mesa and say go. Probably play Savannah the following turn. Queen Marchesa is pretty strong here, I think. Well, if we can get him to play a threat here, that'd be nice. Wow. We are blessed. Hmm. Well, do you want to tack into my Geist of Saint Traft? I will gladly smack you back for 6. And if our graveyard ever gets big enough, well, he could attack and play another threat. If he does that, I'm very happy. Perfect. Okay. And go, please. So, ideally, play something out we can kill with Burst Lightning. I'm going to go for this here. I'm going to see what he does. I should have pointed this at face, but I kind of want to see if I can get him to counter it. Yep. And I figured he would. I don't know why, but like something told me he would. Now this thing is dead. Well, you can counter this too, but then... You have more counter spells? No? Well, I'll take 1,000,000,000. Could be a Wrath of God here. Oh, Moat. Well, here's what we're going to do. I think here we'll play out the Scalding Tarn, and we're going to try to see if we can hit something that'll destroy the Moat. I think we get just Tropical Island seems right to me here. So red, green, and blah. And give me something to kill this enchantment with. No, but this guy does the trick. And we're drawing a bazillion cards. Well, there's a threat. Okay. Well, that wasn't bad. Now if he fires up the Celestial Colony, we can just blow it up. Well, we can deal with this too. So we go black. Well, discard your card. For Maz, okay. I think, ironically enough, I want to keep this thing around. I know this is very slow and cumbersome, but I think I want to be able to flash this thing with Restoration Angel. This thing is not a demon or a dragon, so... Yeah, we do have the Pyro Blast, or the Red Elemental Blast, rather, to get any blue spells, which is like half his deck. Doran's just mono. Actually, Doran is not irrelevant, which is cool. Fire up the Celestial Colonnade. This is the benefits of Marchesa. So here we'll just we'll do this. Okie doke. Yep. Probably don't want to do that now, though. Probably want to do that on my turn. Yeah, sure. Irrelevant. None of these have ETBs, so nope. Oh, darn it. And your go at it. You can core hop in my thing. Nope, Goyf. It's big. Council's judgment on what? I would assume the angel? Okay. Oh, come on, Moto. Cast her out. Well, we're not hitting extremely well here, although we are significantly deeper in our deck than our opponent is. And go. Can't deal with the Korhaven right now. Okay. Vindicate. Cool. All right, that should be game then. Unless he draws counter magic. That should do it. I mean, we'll see. Maybe he has comeuppance or something. I mean, if he does, he kills my board, I guess. Nope. Okay, he just dies. Is Collective Brutality good enough? Nah. Okay. Let's rejam it. Maybe Golgari Charm is. I don't know. This deck definitely probably needs a little more tuning. Maybe it wants 35 lands. I don't know. Probably wants Snapcaster too. Like, I'm just looking at it. Like, there's enough spells in this deck that Snapcaster could have some good value in this deck. Probably more so than Gaddock T. Gaddock T could probably go board. I don't mind it in this matchup though, because obviously he's playing Wrath of Gods and Planeswalkers, invokes and whatnot. Humilities probably. Well, we're on the draw here. Obviously not quite as good against a counterspell based deck. And this hand's not going to do it. I've got to mull this thing, unfortunately, but we're on the draw, so I guess that's okay. It's better than... We can't keep this, though. All right, this hand's good. Keep. Yeah, we'll put that on top. And we will... Okay. I may actually block this. Like, do I really need the mana? I mean, the mana's nice. Maze of Ith, that's fine. No mana. I will block you here. Nothing. Well, never not lucky, right? All right, this is called missing pretty hard. But he did keep it. He did keep his hand. Oh, did you miss again? Nope, you hit finally. But you need a third land off my knowledge of your deck, or of your hand at least. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on in his hand over there. It's a moat. I'll blow this up. Put him on the ropes here. Give it pro white. And he'll probably sack his thing. Yep, that's fine. Now he needs to hit a land and he can get rid of one of my things. Yep, it's fine. Alright, you can get rid of one of my things if you like. I mean, if Mother of Runes sticks around, you're in a lot of trouble. You'll probably get the Knight, the Mother of Runes, okay. Okay. I mean, if I draw Goyf, he's a lot worse now, but I'm just going to slowly chip him out here. Well, sometimes you call it right. If I attack with everything, and he wants to get value, he takes lethal. Could block this and this. Attack with both here. You just take 6 that way. Okay. Okay. Well, this being the case, I'm just going to wait on this Goyf. If he has a Wrath of God, that's like the most disastrous thing that could happen to us. Okay. Well, I mean, you can block this thing, but you take lethal then. You drew 2. I saw your initial key. Yep. I mean, one of them is not a land. It's Maze of Ith, which is like it is a land, but it does not produce mana. So you put that in your deck. That's a risk with it, you know. Good games, man. That is a risk of Maze of Ith. All right, Xaxes, and cool. So I guess this is the end of the event. Won the match 2-1, and verify match report. And I don't know if we'll place in this. We're gonna be I think Sensei took it down, and we're going to be 2-0. Okay. All right, Sensei won the event, it sounds like. Are there any more going on? No, we played forever. So Sensei takes it down, and I guess we take, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we end up placing, jumping in late. I don't know if we could have won with this deck or not. The deck feels pretty damn good. Let's see here. Nope, we didn't get in top four. We're fifth place. So yeah, we didn't get to play the harder matchups, I don't think. So, but still cool. I think we did fairly well, and definitely a fun event. Always cool. Oops, what am I going here? Player CP. But pretty cool. I'm down to play another one if someone wants to. Let's see who else was in the event. Nope, Moto. So cool. I think we're done there, and hope you guys enjoyed the very short video series. Played a lot longer matches with this than I expected, but it actually does have the ability to interact and control because I mean it's 5 color and it has like the best efficient answers. So it was pretty cool. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here. This is the Chainsaw Massacre event. I didn't really give you a formal deck tech, but I just played this deck in a couple series on YouTube. This is the deck. It is, and it may have changed since the last video. It's 5 color aggro, 34 land deck. Runs a significant number of mana sources. Though I'm gonna go showing you during the games. In the middle of it, about 42 mana sources if you count cantrips plus the green dorks. There's 2 green dorks in the 2-drop spot. And then just runs like the most efficient, creature cards or card engines. Like I consider this kind of card an engine, well, not engine card, but it's card advantage. Bloodbraid Elf, same thing, advantage, but it's also aggressive. Shriekmaw is card advantage if you can hard cast it. You have Bitter Blossom, which is like recurring advantage. Dark Confidant. Trouble Flames is really good. Duskwatch Recruiter, just great. Scavenging Ooze can be a card advantage in certain matchups. Title of Scholar, while it remains in play, is actually card advantage. Dromoka's Command, a card advantage capable card. And then you go down to the 1-drop spot. Really not a ton of card advantage outside of like the Mother Runes. And then when you get to the 3 spots where your engine cards start, like Leovold, Engine, Edric, Engine, Shardless Agent, like we already said, kind of an engine-y card. not an engine card, but a card advantage card. Cool against command, burst capability, burst card capability, tireless tracker, engine. I consider Thalia kind of a card advantage because she makes cards moot during the timetable they're cast. Same thing with Bloodbraid, same thing with Marchesa. And the rest are just kind of the best of the beats. Best of the beats or the best removal. And the deck has tended to work out pretty well so far. Oh, Dark Confidant. Yeah, definitely an engine card. Pretty sweet deck, though. I've had a lot of fun playing it. Had a lot of fun here. Managed to go undefeated, but obviously had a shorter tournament this time around because we had dinner plans and we were out enjoying a nice evening in Germany. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video series, and I hope to see you out at the 100-card Singleton Chainsaw Massacre event. It is hosted on Gatherling.com. It occurs, I believe, at 1500 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So jump on Gatherling.com and check out the Chainsaw Massacre and go ahead and check out the rules and register for the event on Saturdays. All right, enjoy the video, guys, and take care.